Okay, we're finishing up the previous video where we're trying to find the centroid of the region bounded by the graphs of y equals x cubed minus 3 and y equals negative x squared plus 2x plus 1. In the previous video we found that they intersected at negative 1 and 2 by setting them equal to each other. We integrated the to find the area between the curves, and we found out that it was 9, and then we worked to find that the x coordinate of the centroid, x bar, is equal to a half. And finally, we just have to find the y coordinate of the centroid, y bar. Formula for y bar is 1 over 2a. The integral for us is going to be minus 1 to 2. We take the upper function, negative x squared plus 2x plus 1, square it. Take the lower function, x squared minus 3, square it, and then subtract. So we have some algebra to work out first. We have to square both of these functions. An easy way to square when you have three terms, well, not easy, but negative x squared, 2x, and 1, and negative x squared, 2x, and 1 is to fill in this sort of matrix where we basically multiply any row and column that crosses each other. We get x to the fourth, because negative x squared times negative x squared is x to the fourth. Negative 2x cubed, negative x squared, negative 2x cubed, 4x squared, and a 2x, a negative x squared, a 2x, and a 1. What's nice about this is that when we do it this way, the terms get easily combined along diagonals. My fourth degree term, my cube term, my square term, my x term, and the constant. So here's what we're looking at for y bar. 1 over 18, the integral from negative 1 to 2. First term is x to the fourth minus 4x cubed plus, looks like 2x squared plus 4x plus 1. We also have to square x squared minus 3. We can go ahead and work that out the old-fashioned way, since it's a binomial. And we get x to the fourth minus 6 of those x squares plus 9. Okay. And so we combine like terms before integrating to get that we're doing integrating 1 over 18 from negative 1 to 2. Conveniently, our fourth degree terms cancel out. So we're going to have negative 4x cubed our squared term is going to be 8x squared. 2x squared minus a negative 6x squared. We'll have a 4x, and then we'll have a negative 8 for the constant term. So before we do that, let's do what we should have done in the previous questions, but factor out a factor of, let's take out a factor of 4. 4 over 18 from negative 1 to 2, negative x cubed plus 2x squared plus x minus 2. It'll make our life a little easier. And we'll reduce that to be 2/9. And let's go ahead and integrate. We get negative x fourth over 4 plus 2x cubed over 3 plus x squared over 2 minus 2x, and that's evaluated from negative 1 to 2. putting in the 2, looks like we get a negative 4 because it's a negative 16 over 4, plus a 16 over 3, plus a 2, minus a 4. Looks like it. And then we put a negative 1 in. Be careful again. That's a negative 1/4. Minus a 2/3. Plus a half. Plus a 2. Okay, let's finish this off here. We have put together all of our constants. All of the whole numbers. The integers. So negative 4 and a positive 2 and a negative 4 and a negative 2. Well, these two would cancel each other out. So it looks like the whole number that we have is a negative 8. And then once again with the thirds, we're going to have 16 thirds and 2 thirds positive. Yep. So plus the 16 thirds and the 2 thirds. So go ahead and do it like that. And then what's left is the plus the 4th minus the half. Remember once again that the 16 thirds and the 2 thirds together give you 18 thirds, which is 6. And so we're looking at a negative 2 plus a 4th? Yeah, minus a 4th. Yeah, minus a 4th. Yeah, negative 2 minus a 4th. Because, yeah, that's 1 minus 2 over 4. Okay, great. And so that'll be 2/9. And then we'll have altogether negative 8 minus 1 all over 4. So 2/9 and negative 9/4. Cancel out those 9s. And it looks like the y bar is negative 1/2. Okay, great. So we have our centroid, x bar, y bar, has a half, negative 1/2. And that answers the question fully. A lot of work for one question, but